His $1 billion proposal changed my life. I never imagined my life could change in a single night. Not when I was a broke waitress struggling to pay rent, juggling 2 jobs, and fighting to keep my hope alive. My world was small, predictable, and painfully ordinary, until the night he walked into my restaurant. It was raining, one of those heavy, endless rains that make everything feel slower and sadder. I was exhausted, wiping down the counter, when the door opened and a man stepped inside. His black suit looked like it belonged in another universe, compared to my worn apron and tired shoes. But it wasn't the suit that caught my attention. It was him. His eyes were sharp but tired, powerful but lonely. He looked like someone who could buy anything, yet still had nothing he truly wanted. He sat at a corner table, alone. When I approached, he gave me a small, almost invisible smile. "Long day?" I asked. "You have no idea," he murmured. That was how I met Adrian Knight, a man whose name echoed through business magazines and financial headlines. A man the world called the youngest self-made billionaire. But that night, he was just a lonely man trying to escape something. He came back the next day, and the next, and the next. Not for the food, not for the coffee, for me. He asked about my life, my dreams, my fears. And in return, he let me see a version of him the world never saw: soft-spoken, thoughtful, and full of quiet sadness. He told me things he'd never told anyone. And I listened, not because he was rich, but because he seemed human for once. Slowly, without either of us noticing, he became the part of my day I looked forward to. Then everything changed. One evening, he walked in looking wrecked, bruised, angry, exhausted. "Adrian, what happened?" "My board wants me to get married," he said, voice tight. "They want someone perfect, someone powerful, someone who looks good beside me." "And who do you want?" I whispered. He looked at me like the world had stopped moving. "You." My breath caught. It felt impossible. Me, a struggling waitress. Him, a billionaire everyone wanted a piece of. "Adrian, we're from different worlds." "Then let me bring you into mine," he said simply. I thought he was joking. I thought it was stress talking. Until the night he returned, looking more determined than I'd ever seen him. I was closing up when he placed a small velvet box on the counter. "Before you open it, listen," he said quietly. He took a breath. "I don't want a wife chosen for business. I don't want a partner selected by investors. I want someone who looks at me and sees the man, not the fortune." He opened the box. Inside was a breathtaking diamond ring, and beneath it, a legal contract worth $1 billion. "If you marry me," he said, his voice almost trembling, "you will never struggle again. Your family will never lack. Your dreams will finally have space to breathe." He stepped closer. "But the money is not the real proposal. This is." He touched his chest. "My heart, my loyalty, my life." I felt tears spill over. A billionaire offering me money didn't shock me. A billionaire offering me himself did. "Adrian, this is too much," I whispered. "No," he said softly. "You're the first person who wanted nothing from me. That's why I want to give you everything." My hands shook. My breath stuttered. And in that moment I didn't see the money, the ring, or the contract. I saw the man who found peace in my presence. The man who trusted me with his truth. The man I had slowly fallen for without even realizing it. "Yes," I whispered. "I'll marry you." We had a quiet wedding. No cameras. No headlines. No business deals. Just us two people who found each other. In a world that was too fast, too loud, too demanding. And as days turned into months, I realized something. The $1 billion didn't change my life. He did. His kindness, his loyalty, his love, the way he held me when I was overwhelmed, the way he whispered "I'm here" like a promise he'd die to keep. The world believed he gave me $1 billion, but the truth was simple. He gave me forever. Thanks for watching. Please like and hit the subscribe button.